So we're going to be doing a product review, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make Cowboy Chili my way. No intro because Hurricane Florence and we got flooding and this all types of stuff. Things are not the greatest here. So I'm going to be doing a product review on this is a Sunavo 5-in-1 Hand Blender. And I wrote the company and asked him if he could send it to me so I can do a review. And he was nice enough to send it to me. It comes with an instruction manual as well as an insert on how to contact him for Facebook, YouTube, and email for support. It comes with the instruction manual. And here you have a measuring cup with the whisk attachment. And you have the power handle. You have the blender shaft, aka the emulsifier, as well as the attachment that goes to the whisk. And then you have the chopper bowl as well as the blade here. So we're going to be making Cowboy Chili, and I'm going to be using the chopper bowl today. I'm trying to do my best with the lighting. It's very dark. I don't have good lighting. So I'm going to begin by just cutting out the sides of my bell pepper here. And this is just to prevent the seeds. And you just cut around the seeds. I should use my larger knife. I just have almost a whole white onion. I'm just gonna cut the ends off and remove the skin. Then I'm gonna cut the onion into quarters. Then I have here the chopper bowl with the chopper blade in there. It's already fitted. I'm gonna just break everything down to small size. Throw the onion in there. I think this might be overdoing it, but we'll see. I'm gonna put the lid on. And let me pay attention here. And then the lid locks in place, and then the motor for the hand wand goes on and it screws in place. It locks. So I'm going to, there's on and off, on button here, turbo button, as well as a speed adjustment at the top. So I'm going to hit the on button. I want everything to be sort of finely pulsed. And did a good job. Just remove everything out here. Did a really excellent job of chopping it up. These larger pieces, I'm just going to put this in with the rest of my peppers. And I did almost a whole 1.5 peppers and a half an onion at one time. And this would be great, especially if you make things like sofrito. It's perfect. So put the rest of the pepper and onion in there. I'm gonna put the lid back on. And I'm just pressing the on button and releasing it, just to sort of pulse it. So there you have it. It's all chopped up. I'm gonna put this in the bowl here. And I'm preheating my pressure cooker. I'm using my Geek Chef pressure cooker on the highest heat setting on saute. And to find out more about this hand chopper mixer, check the description box. So here on my Geek Chef, I'm at 390 degrees. And I have my saute setting set at about 25 degrees. I'm going to add some olive oil to this. If you want to use bacon in the beginning, cut up some bacon and render the fat from it, you can. But I'm just going to use olive oil. I'm going to add my onions and peppers, and I'm just going to cook them for about 10 minutes. I'm going to let this cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. For about 10 minutes, and I'm going to put in here about 1.5 pounds, and this is ground beef and ground pork mix. If you want to use ground turkey, or all ground beef, or all ground pork, or ground chicken, or even use vegan meat crumbles, you can. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to add just a little bit of salt. That's all I'm going to add for right now. it's important you add a little salt in the beginning, because if you don't, you add the salt in, it's going to come out very salty as it sits overnight. So I'll be back when the meat's almost completely brown. So I let my ground beef brown. There's about 3 tablespoons of fat left in there, so that's okay. So I'm going to use some vegetarian baked beans. And I'm using 1 pound. And keep in mind, you can find all the ingredients in the bottom of the description box. Please follow me on social media such as Facebook and Instagram. That would really help me, and also on Twitter. So I'm going to give that a mix, and then I'm going to add to this some water. I'm going to add all my spices, which is chili powder, have some garlic powder, onion powder, some cumin, paprika. I love paprika, lots of paprika, and then some black pepper. I like coarsely ground black pepper. And then finally, I have some brown sugar. This is homemade brown sugar. You can find the recipe for that link in the description box. I like to add a good amount of brown sugar. I'm going to give everything a stir so everything's well distributed. Put my lid on here, close the valve, and then I'm going to cook this under the bean chili setting. So we'll cancel bean chili, and then I'm going to do this for 5 minutes under pressure under the bean chili setting. So we'll be back. So here it is, everyone, the Cowboy Chili. I served it with rice, and I garnished it with some green onions. So I'm going to give this a taste. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video and give me a thumbs up. So there it is. It looks so good. Delicious, satisfying, and hearty. It's good for a day like this and it's rainy and chilly. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, and please keep everyone that's in the path of Hurricane Florence in prayers. Please remember to live and be well. Let's do what we can to come together and love each other.